With this energy that is here, my collective, what I'm getting for you, it's more like something is broken. Okay, whatever it is broken. Know that whatever that was more of a stumbling block in your life, it can be a stumbling block or more of a challenge. It is broken. The path is clear. Um, More like obstacles being removed now on your path here. Okay, there is something that you have overcome spiritually. So, in a nutshell, you have conquered my collective here, guys. Okay, so we'll dive in here and see the messages that are coming in at this time. More like a ray of hope coming in for some of you here. I'm also getting the energy of a rainbow, okay, or the sun shining while it rains, okay. So for some of you, if that's exactly what you have witnessed, it's more like the universe sending you a signal that you are much more stronger than what you give yourself credit for here, guys, okay. So you are resilient. You are this person who um manage to thrive even when times are tough, okay, something like that. And that's why you are capable of overcoming the challenges. For some of you, it can also be the challenges that you are not necessarily um, aware of in that sense here, guys, okay. Yeah, something like that. So it's more like something that was meant to be more of a distraction in your life. I'm also getting more of a something was supposed to happen, but it did not. You know, when something kind of like gets halfway in a way or disrupted in a way, it's more like an arrow that was sent and perhaps got broken in the midst of its journey, okay. Maybe because of the energy that you carry, maybe because of your resilience or how strong you become, okay. Yeah, something like that. I'm also getting the energy of broken arrows for some of you here. Yeah, something like that. Whatever that is, it's broken here, guys, okay. Yeah, so and this means that things will start happening for you here, guys, okay. So also I'm getting the energy of your emotional stability. Perhaps that's exactly what here, guys, all right. So we'll dive in here and see exactly the messages that are coming in at this time. Okay, I'm getting the energy of 1212, more like a 33 for some of you here, guys, okay. So your connection with the cosmos is somewhat stronger at this time here, guys, okay. Yeah, something like that. So pay attention more, as um it is likely that you are receiving more messages from the universe, okay. Yeah, something like that. So let's see, first, can you speak for my collective, please, and thank you. What is more important for my collective energy to know at this time here, guys, okay. Always remember, the readings here are general like that. So take whatever that resonates with you guys in your life journey. Never force anything onto yourself here, guys, okay. So let's see what type of energy is connecting with my collective at this time and why is that, okay. Need I say, we're having the lady. The lady is saying enjoy growth and reap rewards here. So there's a goddess coming towards you. Could be a Taurus energy or something to do with your second house for some of you here. Okay, something to do with your finances. Okay, so it's like they don't necessarily want you to be stable financially. Okay, that's it, guys. So we're having the high priest here. So everything to do with your manifestations, what you can literally do for yourself, your capabilities here. That's exactly what they are literally trying to do here, or exactly what they tried to block on your part, of which this is something that was more of impossible, mainly because you have learned the lessons here. For some of you, I'm also getting the energy that perhaps this is not something that is more of a surprise even to you. So you are used to such things. It's more like when you are surrounded by people that when they realize that the sun is just about to shine for you, they create more of obstacles here. so that you are unable to move forward with grace, something like that. As in, like, shift your concentration to something else so that you focus on something else. Okay, yeah, something like that, so that you don't necessarily align with what is meant for you. Okay, and moreover, it's more like this time you are aligned with the universe itself here. We're having the star ancestor. So there are cosmic energies that are, okay, connecting with you at this time. Okay, so there are cosmic energies that are also supporting you at this time. So you have cosmic support at this time here, guys. Okay, that's why, because the universe support what you do, etc. here. That's why whatever that they are literally trying to send towards you in spirit, it gets broken in the midst of it, mainly because of the energies that are there protecting you energetically here. So more like an attack that was sent is somewhat broken here. It's something that did not manifest here, something that literally lost its power before it can literally even get to you here. Okay, it can be you getting the effect that something could be happening spiritually, something could be happening energetically when it comes to your auric field, but not that much of a distraction here. Okay, something like that here, more of like a distraction was supposed to happen for sure. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of the rainbow. It can be that perhaps you have witnessed a rainbow for some of you of late. It's more like a whatever that distraction is, perhaps it happened, but not where it was supposed to. More of a misdirected type of energy. Need I say, look at this, the broken arrows, okay? It was something that was misdirected here, okay? Because of how you are so much aligned with the cosmos. Okay, something like that. The broken arrows. Okay, broken arrows, something is broken. Okay, so broken arrows are saying embrace the energy of peace. Okay, now what you will experience is peace instead of destruction here. Okay, something like that. So let's get the overall here. What could be the overall energy as far as the energy that is here is concerned here, guys? Okay, the elder. You have healed. These are the people that play along the lines, your lineage. It can be the people you are related to. Always remember, along the people that surrounds you, I'm speaking of your own people here. These are the people that you are born with. These are your relatives here. These are the people that you relate with. Okay, it can be your aunt, it can be your uncle, it can be your siblings, it can be whomever, but you have some type of a blood connection with them here. Some people are born to bring more of distractions in your life, your journey. Okay, more like they come more like your karmics instead of the people that are more aligned with your journey here. So they work against you instead of working with you. Okay, something like that. So when the elder appears here, moreover, it's more like already you have healed your lineage here. Okay, heal through the lineage. So as you try to heal the lineage, these are the very same people that are literally trying to get in your way of healing your lineage. Okay, because this will come against uh, them. These are the rebels of the family. Those type of people that literally loves more like go rwala ka ledlozi like that. Because go rwele ka ledlozi, you expect that particular ancestor to work for you, not for the ancestor to be more versatile, to be more free in spirit. So these are the very same people that for some of you could be dealing with. So by you aligning with the true essence of the ancestral inheritance and abundance that comes with your ancestors in the true sense of the word, it's more like you now coming against them because you are doing the right thing. Okay, so this works against them because they are manipulating the energy. Okay, so when someone is literally manipulating the energy, more like ukendla ngedlozi, something like that. So it's more like them bottling the ancestor to work for them. such individuals, some people, they literally do this without them even knowing here. Okay, it can be that you go to be initiated in a so and so place without knowing the type of people that you are literally associating yourself with, or those very same people that you want to be, more like initiated by. Okay, only to find that they are not necessarily healing you, but ba o rwadisa ka sedimo se wena o nang le sona, more like a particular individual, a particular ancestor in your lineage. Remember that as an individual, you have a clan of your ancestors. These ancestors must have a free will as far as your energy is concerned, so that they can move freely, so that they are able to bless you in every way, shape, or form. Okay, because there are areas that are governed by so and so type of ancestors, so and so type of energies here, guys. Okay, similarly, as more like cosmic energies, we do have planets. They affect our lives in general differently, but all in all, they play a role in us becoming whole. Okay, something like that. The sun has its duty, the moon has its duty, etc. So when you handler or rwala ka ledlozi here, it's more like taking the moon to be in your favor, taking only the sun to be in your favor. Therefore, you are blocking other energies to work for you because they don't necessarily have access. There is this particular energy that is somewhat in control of your life, or you get what I mean. So these other energies won't necessarily have access over you, your energy, or anything like that. That's why you may find that someone is a healer and they are doing one thing and one thing only and forever like that. And they succeed in whatever this is that they are doing because they are operating under a particular energy of an ancestry that was someone who have mastered something. Okay, it can only be more of, say, for instance, I don't know how to put this, but more like that type of energy that can only bring, say, for instance, if that energy is able to bring money, they can only bring money, but not protection. They are not for protection, they are for money. Okay, so say, for instance, when you go to someone and you ask for whatever that is for money, okay, because that's exactly what it's needed in life to survive. Okay, so they will only give you that, whatever that is aligned with that, of which is money. So you will lack protection, you will lack a lot of things in life, okay? Security, da da da. Those things won't be available because you have called on the energy of abundance that literally blocks everything else. So your children won't be protected, your mental state of being won't even be protected, everything else won't be protected, only your money. That's the only thing that you will have, okay? So this is more like all they bring is money, but that money comes with what? Misery, because there is no structure, there is no that type of alignment of some sort. Okay, you get the money, the money, it's a destructive money because it brings more challenges. So you spend most of that money solving some of the problems that are being created mainly because of the imbalance that is there, the security that is not there, the protection that is not there, the good health that is not there. Okay, something like that. Whereas you have the capacity to have all these things in your midst, in your grasp, okay, something like that. Okay, so you don't necessarily have that type of understanding what to do or anything like that. You do have the abundance, etc. here, and perhaps you do have that money to get people to help you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, yeah, something like that. Only to find that the very same people, those are the very same people that will definitely manipulate and betray you in the midst of it. Okay, yeah, so you live that type of life that is, well, not that much fulfilling like you would want it to be. Okay, and that's one thing that they won't necessarily tell you. And for some, it can be that you are not even aware because you went because you were literally sick or something like that, only to find that batlo Rwadisa, instead of healing you, healing your lineage or whatever that is here. Okay, something like that, only to find that you are more burdened by problems, something like that. You have that ability to attract people, to attract abundance, to attract everything positive. But you are forever sick, you are forever weak, you are forever challenged here. Okay, your family is facing more of troublesome, things and stuff like that. And there is nothing you can literally do about it, things and stuff like that. Or it can be your children, it can be anything like that here, guys. Okay, so it's a sign that man, something is misaligned here, because the essence, or the true essence of healing the bloodline, it has to start with healing the emotional well-being of your family, your lineage, your ancestry here. What is the cause, the effect, the roots, etc.? Okay, so you are healing them through their mental, their emotional, their physical, not only their pockets. Okay, because that is not the only thing that can literally make a person to survive under the sun here. You need your health to, a okay, spend that money. All right, so that's why you may find that someone has everything and everything else, and that particular person um get betrayed, okay, through manipulation, only to find that they don't necessarily live for long because they got betrayed and perhaps got killed in a way. Okay, something like that. And mainly because they don't have ancestral protection. Who will protect such an individual? Okay, so they will lose everything, their soul, including all these things that they were literally trying to harness or to manifest in life. Okay, something like that here. Something like that here, guys. Okay, and you could be dealing with such people, and they have realized that now that you have done the healing, now the money is coming to you. Okay, and this means that you will now be double powerful here, because you have the protection, you have the sense of understanding, you have good health, you have, hey, you understand, you've been there, you've done that, you have struggled here, guys. Okay, you understand the meaning of scarcity or something like that here, guys. Okay, yeah. And they literally tried to stop that, or that's exactly what they have been doing. Okay, and they were literally able to do so because the healing was not necessarily complete. Because when the healing is not complete, they can literally harness, hook, crook, okay, manipulate the energy to work for them. Moreover, the doors are closed for whomever you might be dealing with, my collective here. The arrows are broken here, guys. Okay, yeah, because now it's more like you are aligned with your divine journey, your divine self here. Yeah, something like that. This is why. Okay, so you have healed your lineage here. So this simply means that whatever that you have been doing here, even though it was hard, even though it was tough, it was not only just for you. Even though the people that you have been doing this for, they won't necessarily even thank you even one day, or realize your part. What have you been doing without them being aware, without them knowing? You know how the universe literally blesses a person? The universe loves to bless a person who does something in the background. What you do when people are not necessarily watching, the universe bless you more on that. Not what you do when people are literally watching, things like donations, where things are literally seen. Okay, so when you are doing things from the space of love, the space of truth, the space of honesty and alignment, it is more recognized by divine forces than just matlwabat. Okay, okay, that's it. That's why. So it can take long, but when it arrives, it is for keeps. Okay? It is something that will stay and something that will sustain you for as long as you live. All right? So you are being blessed with a good health. You are being blessed with that type of abundance here of inner peace. Okay? Nothing beats inner peace than anything, because that's why when they literally attack you, you will only be touched by the wind of it, not necessarily that typical energy that they are literally sending you. Because of what? the inner peace that you are literally trying so hard to attain here, guys. Okay, attaining inner peace is something that is difficult, especially when you are surrounded by energies that are forever trying to lower you by fire, by force, by the things they say, by the things they do. Okay. So this is a struggle between you and yourself. And the more you keep on keeping on, the more you clear those wounds, the more you clear those cobwebs. Okay. The more you clear the dust. Okay. The more clearer your path becomes here, guys. Okay, just that here, guys. Okay, so they might more likely try to send more of a distraction spells here to distract you, your energy, so that you do things that are not aligned with you, etc. Okay, but here's the thing: you will snap out of it just like that. Okay, because if it's not who you are, it won't stick. Okay, and if you are living according to your true essence, trust me when I say it will be just a thing of a moment, but it won't stick, because you will fastly awaken from it, because there are forces that are forever watching you, protecting you. Okay, something like that for you, my collective here, guys. Okay, so I feel like this could be relevant to some of you. So it could be a Virgo energy here. Also getting the energy of Taurus, okay, Libra as well here. Okay, so we'll go through the messages that comes with this here, guys. What is it that the lady has to say for my collective energy at the time? So the lady is saying, reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. Did you get that? Grow and expand in all areas of your life. These are the four elements that are somewhat being balanced in your life here, not just that of the pentacles here, guys. Okay, so yeah, that's just that. So the extended message is saying fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and therefore you are plenty, or you have plenty more rewards to come in a material sense here. Okay, so this can also represent financial security and comfort. It can also show more than enough to go around. Okay, like you will definitely have enough here. This speaks more of abundance. It can be you having a child, you having a new job, or being blessed in many ways, shape, or form here, guys. Not just that of abundance. Abundance can also be good health. If you have not been feeling okay in your life, your physical body, you will definitely be okay. Okay, so more like you will be healed emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. All right, that is that true abundance of the energy of four, that of balance here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's step into the high priest. So the high priest is literally at the heart. So that's exactly the energy that they were literally trying to harness. So let's see, what is the high priest all about? So the high priest is saying intend and create. Okay. So the message of the high priest is saying recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. So it has everything to do with you igniting the power within you, the light that you carry, the ability to create. Okay. Something like that. So the external message is saying you are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks for sure, but accept this as experiences that have led you to deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided at this time by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happens. right before your eyes. So this simply means that if you manifest at this time, it will happen more quicker for you because you are in alignment with the universe itself, and the universe is somewhat supporting you at this time. Okay, so there's this thing about manifestation. You might manifest, but if your thoughts, your emotions, your well-being, etc., are not aligned with the universal language, the universe itself, you don't necessarily understand, it won't happen, it won't manifest. You may find that things are not happening. Okay, it can be also your intentions. Why are you manifesting? Okay, is it for the highest good or not? Because we also have those that are manifesting out of negative aspects of life. Okay, something like that, something like that for you here, guys. Okay, so that's another thing that I'm also getting here, guys, that this time you will manifest and it will happen for you. So the elder is saying, your ancestor guides gathers around you at this time. Great healing is unfolding and carving a newfound freedom for your lineage. This calls for freedom not just for you, a freedom for everyone involved, even those that literally hate you, even those that literally name you, even those that literally calls you perhaps a wish of some sort, okay, because of their lack of understanding. Okay, so it is not your business to make them understand. They will know when the time is right. Okay, something like that for you, my collective. So we'll dive in here to the tarot and see more as far as the energy that is here. Okay, let's see. It's more like they don't necessarily want you to fly, them trying to um, clip your wings so that they feel more comfortable in just, hey, you know, something like that. Something like that here, guys. Okay, something about your ability, your ability. Look at this before you can even go anywhere. It's them trying to put you in a situation like this, the devil's energy, where you are hooked, where you are forever in chains, okay? Not feeling that sense of security, being in jail like that. So it's like them trying to jail you. Remember when a person is literally jailing ancestors, they are jailing the lineage itself, because ancestors are the governors of our lives, whether we like it or not. Okay, they govern our each and everyday life. That's why you may find that in a family, everyone is not happy, everyone is struggling or something like that, mainly because someone got jealous of someone. Okay, because you've got gifts, because you've got this, you've got this. Okay, they try and clip your wings, not realizing that by clipping your wings they are clipping each and everybody's else ability to grow, something like that here, guys. Okay, and when things start to fall apart for them, even they wonder, when someone is kind of like bitter like that, they don't even have the ability to think. Okay, they can only think when it is them now being rejected here with the Four of Cups. Okay, because of what they did to you, it's more like what they did now is coming back to haunt or to bite them at this time. With the Four of Cups in reversal, this is a rejection. Like the same way they wanted you to be rejected, the same way they wanted you not to be visible, the same way they wanted you not to be seen, because of their own envy, because of their own jealousy, because of how spirit chose you. Okay, something like that. And they won't necessarily even stop. This is that type of energy that is still fighting you at this time, irregardless. And they wonder, why are they still finding more of difficulty? Because now your ancestors got your back here. Okay, regardless of what they have done to try and trap you like this. Okay, let's see. And for some of you, it's more like you have to thank whomever that is. You have to thank such individuals, because they are the ones that literally unlocked that sense of understanding even to you. Okay, they are the ones that literally made it possible for you to heal up to this point where you understand that abundance means nothing when knowledge doesn't um, literally, when knowledge is not necessarily there. Okay, when knowledge doesn't necessarily reside within a person, abundance means nothing. Okay, when good health doesn't necessarily reside within a person, abundance means nothing. You might suffer more of health issues that requires much more money, only to find that that's perhaps everything that you have attained here. Okay, what's the point in there? Okay, something like that. So the aim is not necessarily to judge anyone or to make someone feel somehow wishy-washy here, guys. Okay, but it is more of a message that for some of you really need to hear, because I know some of you get cross. We are all Christians at the heart at times. So for some of you get hurt or crossed by the truth, especially if it hits home. Okay, always remember, if something hits, it can be that it is true on your part. Okay, and perhaps the message is not meant to hurt you but to help you in some way. And the minute you realize this, it can be that it can literally change even your life for the better. Okay, instead of you seeing the message more as something that is coming against you, something that is just about to attack you in some way here, guys. Okay, because the earlier you realize, the better it gets here, guys. Okay, because the more you try to run away from the point, the truth itself, the harder it gets. Okay, because the more you realize and try and fix your life, the better. Okay, something like that here for you guys. So let's see, Spirit, why the devil's card? Why the devil's card? The devil's card. That's exactly. They are waiting for the devil here. Okay, whatever this is, it's more like that energy that now they are being used by a particular entity. Like I always emphasize, when you have envy, when you have jealousy, when you have more of yearning for something that is with someone to be with you, you invite that particular entity that is more connected to that. So you end up being used by a particular entity that will use you for their own benefit without you realizing, and you get consumed by it to that sense here. So you are no longer operating from your sense of self, your true self, something like that here, guys. And this is something that perhaps you have to resurrect from, and you won't necessarily realize this because of your bitterness. The more bitter you become, it's more like you are inviting even more troubles for yourself. Okay, something like that, something like that. All right, something like that for you, collective. Yeah, yeah. It's like that type of entrapment. Always remember, what you wish for others. Yeah, the energy is like that. It's contagious. The energy passes through you before anyone else here, guys. Okay, something like that. That's why it's very important to always think positive in life, so that you attract just that positivity. We are not saying that we have to look, hey, you know, avoid that negativity that doesn't necessarily exist. But we don't necessarily have to feed it like that or dwell in it like that. Okay, recognize it, move from it. We recognize it so that we will find solution for it, work all over it, and overcome it. Just like that. Okay, yeah, something like that. Not dwell in it and become something like that. So let's see. Speak more as far as the energy that is here. For some of you, I'm also getting the energy of more like the grandmother, okay, something like that. Um, okay, yeah, something like that. So it can be that energy that is somewhat trying to connect with you at this time, or somehow, okay, with the page of cups, okay, yeah, something like that. So she's literally trying to connect with you in that way. Whoever this person is, it can be that now they are becoming scared. They are even afraid of attacking you even, but they are doing it even. That type of energy that is literally sending people to attack you in that sense, turning people against you in that sense. Because why? They are afraid themselves. It is that type of energy that is literally perhaps also trying to speak ill about you to others like that. And the more they do this, hey, the worse it gets. Okay, something like that, because they are afraid of doing the work themselves now, because it is that type of energy that is being cooked spiritually. They are getting whipped spiritually like that. Yeah. So they can't even see what's happening in your life or something like that. So it's more of that energy that is creating more. trying to create more enemies for you here, okay? Something like that. Because maybe they realize that they can't necessarily do this alone or something like that here, guys, okay? So we're having the queen, the king of cups. You could be a Pisces energy here, or you could be a masculine or dealing with a masculine energy here. For some of you, you could be Capricorn here, Virgo. We're also having Taurus. Like I said, the Taurus energy came in twice, or something to do with your second house, your money here, guys, how people view you, how people see you. You know how people are. Words are very powerful. If someone says, oh, this one is like this one has been there, this one has done that, this one is like this because of that, okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that is true. Because it is the word of mouth, someone is speaking it and you hear it and you speak it to the next person, then it becomes true, okay? Unless you have that sense of discernment energetically, spiritually, emotionally, physically, so you will realize the truth as time goes, okay? Something like that here. Something like that. Always remember, when a person has the ability to speak about someone to you, what does that literally mean or say about that particular individual? Okay. What is it that they are capable of doing even when you are not even around? Oh, okay. Something like that. So let's see the influence. Let's see the influence. The influence is that you walked away and you never looked back. You walked away and you defend whatever that you believe in. It's like that type of energy when they are literally trying to demonize what you are doing or something like that here. Nobody goes to a healer of some sort for fun. Unless if they have lost it or something, okay? You go there because you are sick spiritually and you are seeking for help or something like that here, okay? And if they choose to demonize you, it's mainly because they have not experienced what you have experienced, they have not felt what you have felt, etc. You know, things and stuff like that. And you are not in a position to make them understand, because every dog has its day. Once they are in a position where they have to go through their own, only then they will understand, okay? Something like that. You're dealing with someone who's more interested in what will come, more of whatever these gifts are. It can be the abundance. You know that type of energy when you have gone through initiation and when you come back, you are this person who literally working. It's like your ancestors have loved you in a way, okay? If you have done something for your ancestors, they will literally reward you back. So when you get those rewards, it's more like they wonder, oh, so this is more like, oh, this is interesting, né? So, oh, this is what happens after. Oh, so it's like that type of energy when they are literally yearning to go through the same road. For some of you, it can be that particular person going through the same road that you are going without understanding the heat that comes with that. And now they are facing that particular heat. It is that type of energy when you see someone literally being at their best as far as they are, um, say, for instance, how good they are with whatever gifts that they possess here, guys. You don't know. You don't know how long it took that person to be in that position. You don't know. Okay? As long as you don't know the background or what happens behind closed doors of a particular individual, never envy a person. Never wish to be a person without an understanding, because even for one day, you can never walk in that person's shoes. It will burn you for sure. And it will shock you how they got there. Okay? Like I've emphasized something about resilience here, guys. Okay? Never easy. Never easy. Okay, especially if you are chosen for that particular area. Because if you are chosen, you will definitely, okay, endure, because it is your path and that's who you are. And if it's not meant for you, you will fall back. Just like the arrows that they are literally sending, that literally fall in the midst of the wind. Okay, something like that for you, collective. Something like that for you, collective. Okay. So let's get the overall energy for you here. Let's get the overall energy for my collective. Let's see who's supporting you in spirit, my collective. Your overall. Who's supporting you in spirit at this time? Who is supporting my collective energy in spirit? Speak as an overall energy. The overall energy for my collective, please. And thank you. Who's got your back 100% in spirit? Spirit speak for the collective, please, and thank you. Who's got my collective's back in spirit, please, and thank you. Hope. Did I say a ray of hope? So we're having hope, saying love and acceptance here. We're having hope, saying love and acceptance. So hope is saying love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Okay. Color yellow could be specific here. All right. So at the top, we're having the divine director. Something connected to number 4. All areas of your life. Okay. The removal of obstacles, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Intervention and purpose. Intervention and purpose. So the divine director is saying divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is now your purpose. So this is more like the time for you to experience grace, guys. And that's exactly what they try to stop from coming towards you here. Okay. At the bottom, we're having faith, saying humanity and benevolent here. Stay calm. Trust in the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. You know, when you have been abused emotionally, physically, all in all, you end up seeing negativity everywhere you go. You end up not trusting anyone you come across. It's like you try to scare each and everyone you come across. You try to, hey, try to see their intentions. Already your mind is more like, oh, they have bad intentions towards me because of your experience or anything like that. Okay. Whereas now the path is clear. Also be mindful. Use your discernment because people love to take advantage of the disadvantage here, guys. Okay. Yeah. When you are in this energy of faith, where you see the light in everyone, then they come with their shenanigans, their wishy-washy, wicked mindsets to come and try and manipulate you. So it's very important for you to use your own discernment in each and everything that you do. And that's how you move forward with grace in life. Okay, guys, I really hope this somewhat resonate with you. For some of you, it could be faith. Your name could be faith. Your name could be hope. Okay, for some of you. So for what it's worth, I feel like this could be your overall energy. I hope it does resonate with some of you. Do give it a thumbs up if it does. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until then, guys, as I come back, gang, as always, you are appreciated by me so much. Until then, you take care. Bye.